infrastructure and spaces of the community, but also I am an advocate of people's awareness on issues affecting all generations, specifically health, marginalization, and protection of all vulnerable groups in our society. I want to use my voice to make unheard voices be heard, to be an actor of change, and to stop the stagnancy. As someone who has an objective on creating opportunities, I will take part of renewing the mind and lifestyle of all generations to move and to work, embarking on a new journey of self-discovery and continual growth and development to equip them with passion to thrive in an ever-evolving world, preparing for future generation. Thank you. Shalomina Antonio Serrano, 27, Barangay 120.
Every individual wanted clean and accessible water. However, due to the bad economics and poor infrastructures, millions of people, including children, die every year because of the diseases associated with inadequate water supply, sanitation, and hygiene. Clean water and sanitation, the advocacy that I am working for. Let us support sustainable development goals so no one will left behind. Mabuhay! This is Kyrie Leonardo Clemente, 21, Barangay 186.
Knowledge to encourage is my advocacy. I am aiming to spread awareness and inform everybody about the sex education and the HIV awareness. This could be done through my advocacy drive, which may involve activities in every barangay and house-to-house distribution of protective measures. As an educator, I strongly believe that if one of us is knowledgeable enough with a certain matter, then we will be able to encourage one another. Angela Sagun de Venecia, 24, Barangay 162.
Advocating for children's right to an inclusive and high-quality education is the center of my advocacy. This aims to provide a clean working facility and foster an atmosphere that utilizes their skills. This also seeks to help less fortunate children to receive adequate learning and give them a better chance at a brighter future. Samantha Daep, 19, representing Caloocan High School from Barangay 93.
Growing up, I was taken care by my aunt who belongs to the mute and deaf community. I have witnessed how talented she is despite her condition. Since then, I have thought that opportunity should not end for only those who can speak and hear. For this opportunity, I want to establish an advocacy about empowering silence, developing skills, bridging possibilities for the deaf and mute community. I aim to establish an organization providing a platform for skill enhancement, self-expression, and employment opportunities for the deaf and mute community. My goal is to break barriers through partnerships, creating a center hub where disability does not hinder success, LJ Bombasted and Son, 21, Barangay 176.
Every children deserves the opportunity to receive a quality education, regardless of their background or circumstances. Education is the key to unlocking child's potential, and shaping brighter future. Not only for our beloved Batang Caloocan, but also for our world. By promoting equal child's education, we can break barriers and create a more inclusive society where every child has a chance to thrive and contribute meaningfully. Let us work together and ensure that no child is left behind and that young mind is nurtured and empowered through the power of a quality education. We can build brighter future and the educational journey of a child with filled of love, opportunity, and support and quality for every children. Maria Alondra Alcana, 25, Barangay 102.
As a cadet officer, I would like to contribute and encourage the development of our mind to be equipped with the knowledge, skills, and communication to make a difference with the aid of ROTC. Being an ROTC, which has leadership, and we need to have a chance to serve the nation. Ashley Jean Manangan, 18, Barangay 59. I represent Divine Mercy College Foundation. Creating an open job hunt platform for students in our community is the center of my advocacy. In 4 years of being a working student, I have learned the significance of part-time job for my future success and education. And now, I want to be the voice of each and every student in our community who's having a hard time pursuing their work over their dreams. My goal is to support an open job hunt site platform for students who's seeking for part-time employment and just like SPES, but a year-round opportunity. Despite life's challenges, I believe that education remains vital for our future success. And I am Mary Grace P. Escueda, 22, Barangay 178.
Studying tourism, I realized how it is important to be advocating for our own local heritage. Living in this city for almost a decade, I witnessed firsthand how the younger generation seem to forget or ignore about the richness of our culture. That's why I am here, standing in front of you as an advocate of cultural and heritage preservation of our beloved city, Caloocan. And as a tourism ambassador, with all my passion and determination, I will use this microphone as my only weapon to encourage every Batang Caloocan to maximize the use of technology and use their talent and skills into promoting what our city has to offer. In that way, we can have a greatest contribution to our cultural legacy. After all, pageant isn't just about glitz and glamour. It's about heart, service, and a purpose. And my purpose is to be the voice for something greater than myself, which is the soul of Caloocan. Ray and Andrew Simon, 20, Barangay 143.
When I was a child, I experienced unhealthy livelihood and poor community. So now, I will break that stigma because I believe that less fortunate children can be able to learn something that will help them in the future. Again, I am Jana Zareen Garcia, and I am dedicated to help and to be the voice for the voiceless.
From the past decade, Caloocan has been known as a historical city. But in the past few years, the local government of Caloocan has started to build numerous beautiful and functional infrastructures and have given more employment opportunities and is now making Caloocan rise more as a city. But as a tourism student, we have been taught that what brings more life and growth to a city is when people collaborate to preserve and promote the city's natural resources, environment, and cultural heritage above all the modern infrastructures surrounding them. That's why I'm here to advocate for the sustainable tourism development in our city because I believe that in aiming for a more developed city, it doesn't need to have our natural resources be forgotten. We have to balance it and we have to sustain what is ours. Aksyon at malasakit sa turismo, patungo sa mas maunlad progresibong Caloocan. Rosemary Yusal, 19, Barangay 187.
Advocating the diversity that includes people with disability. And it so sounded relatable to my life since my grandmother was a PWD who made her life successful and nurturing herself by constructing herself to do what is good for her. But I do believe if I will given the chance to use this platform, I will break the stigma and stereotyping concept towards the people with disability. And I believe that people with disability should have given the chance to have their own opportunity and rights for themselves. Again, Chariel Bernardo Galan, 21, Barangay 167.
Expressing someone's beliefs and also aspiration and confidence with my women empowerment. This is not only to my external beauty but also my inner strength and purpose. My name is Pia Alexa Yama 19, Barangay 156.
Ensuring the health and education to legal center is not just charitable movement, but it is a strategic investment to our collective well-being. For me, education empowers individual and breaking the cycle of poverty and encouraging self-efficiency. At the same time, providing healthcare to illegal centers, protecting in human rights, prevents disease spread, and strengthens social bonds for a healthier, more resilient, and unified society. Thank you.
My heart beats for the empowerment of children and women, for I firmly believe that our youth hold the key to a brighter tomorrow. I strive to ignite the flames of aspiration within the young minds of Caloocan, fostering the spirit of patriotism and leadership. I am a dedicated military sergeant at the Philippine Air Force Reserve and the youth director of Young Men's Christian Association. And in my journey, I've come to understand that leadership stems from empathy, which is the ability to uplift, inspire, and empower lives. Mabuhay! Good evening po sa inyong lahat. I'm Team Velasco 26, Barangay 178.
As a medical technologist, my advocacy focuses on HIV awareness and proper hygiene practices. I aim to launch the Mind Project to teach young children the importance of hand hygiene and oral health care. I believe that equipping them with these skills will protect them from contracting common diseases because prevention is better than cure. On the other hand, due to lockdowns, there is an increase in HIV cases and a decrease in HIV screening. Thus, I recognize the need to raise awareness, promote testing, and end the stigma against people living with HIV. It's only right that they are treated as humans and not carriers. For what weakens in them is their immunity and not their humanity. Mabuhay! Ako po si Ana Marie Alcantara, 25, Barangay 5.
As a Red Cross youth volunteer, a Philippine Army reservist, and a researcher, I believe that the youth are the future of our country. And in order to fulfill this heavy duty, we must include them in every project we do for our beloved Caloocan City. I believe that instilling volunteerism and philanthropy in the hearts of every Batang Kangkali today can help them to become successful leaders of the future. I am Giselle Abby Salaw, 19, Barangay 154.
To move forward, we have to unlock the youth's potential. As an advocate of youth empowerment and as a member of Explain Philippines, a national nonprofit youth organization, I strongly believe of the power of the youth to safeguard news and factual information. This also includes the nurturing and development of young campus journalists and recognizing their greatest contribution in the society, which is to create and foster a community of well-informed citizens. The empowerment of individuals does not end with the amplification of their voices, but rather their greatest contribution to the improvement and betterment of our society. Together, through our collective efforts, accessible education and developmental plan, we can raise the flags of Batang Kangkali and make our names known and recognized in our nation. Good evening, everyone. My name is Richie Cassandra Lim, 18 years old, proudly representing Barangay 177.
Pleasant evening, everyone. I, as a banker, believe that human connection is the heart and soul of our mental health. I believe that the social norms associated with the expression of emotions with weakness can create a barrier for people to be acknowledged. Creating a free space to anyone or everyone can help us break this stigma. Always remember, caring starts at your own homes. Mabuhay! Region Mary Nares Suarez, 26, Barangay 176.
entirely dependent on the well-being of environment for their survival. As a Sangguniang Kabataan, Kagawad of our barangay, overseeing the Committee of Environment, I am inspired to be an advocate for the environment. I want to raise public awareness. About environmental protection and social action to preserve our nature. I want to promote the 5 R's for the environment: the rethink, reduce, reuse, recycle, and respect our beloved Mother Earth. And I strongly agree that nurturing and preserving our natural surroundings will not only enhance our quality of life, but also safeguard the well-being of the future of our Batang Kanus. Good evening, everyone. I am Nina Noel Salayo, 21, Barangay 118.
I would fulfill my purpose of serving people less privileged than we are, to increase awareness of volunteering to help those less fortunate, homeless, or the poor. As being part of middle class, I know how financial deficiency affects our daily lives. That's why I would use my title to share compassion and kindness to the world. We all know that God created us equally, but to let everyone create discrimination. That's why as a public servant, I will serve my people and give what's the thing they really deserve. That there is someone who knows that they are heard. For them to have a meaningful life that they will cherish. Let our inner spirit burn with the thoughts, like thinking us all ahead. And that will be a very achievement for me. Hello and good evening, everyone. Connie Rose Sagay, 22, all the way from Barangay 35.